Town of Buckeye is over 600 square miles in planning area, where we have become larger than the city of Phoenix.
The town of Buckeye offers unique opportunities for families. It's got some great communities. It also has that small town feel.
The community is growing on a daily basis. As a community, it's a huge melting pot. We're attracting residents from all over the state, all over the country.
The Buckeye Police Department is a major player in the community growth. It has an awesome responsibility.
Well, our police department is very attached to the community. Again, just like the community itself, it has grown and doubled in size over the last decade.
The police department makes it a priority to be proactive in the community. We want to ensure the safety of the citizens.
You know, we're here when they need us. We try to be professional in our demeanor, our appearance, and we're definitely committed. Everybody here is committed to the town and loves being here.
We are public servants. Public safety is our #1 priority.
We pride ourselves on listening to the concerns of all of the residents of Buckeye and reallocating our manpower to try to address those concerns to the best that we can.
We're out there in the community 24/7. So we're in the limelight. People see us every day.
Everybody in my beat knows me. I get along well with them. I talk to everybody, introduce myself to a lot of people. Part of that would be the bike patrol. That helps us be closer. Instead of having a barrier of a vehicle, we actually can get off our bikes and talk to people.
I got into this line of work because I enjoy helping people. At the end of the day, there's not a better feeling to me than knowing I've gone out and made a positive influence or a difference in somebody's life.
It all ties back into, you know, teamwork and service. Teamwork, we need to make sure that we stay together, work together with the community, with other officers.
Our colleagues are not only our co-workers, but our family.
It's not an individual sport. It's definitely a team involvement profession.
You depend on each other every day, every second of the day.
You know, the stronger that team is and the more support there is, the more efficient the whole unit is.
We're a team, and we practice teamwork all the time. Practice is the name of the game of always being ready.
Our command staff is dedicated to making sure that we have the best tools out there, that we have the latest and greatest, so that we can perform our job and keep our community safe.
I believe that it's important that I provide my officers with the best equipment, the best training, so they go home safely to their families.
Training is a foundation for what we do. As officers enter the academy, they receive about 600 hours worth of training. They're going to continue their training with us because we understand how important it is to have a good foundation for the future of our town and the future of our police department.
We have some of the highest trained professionals in their jobs and their experiences coming out and showing this training. Everything from hand-to-hand combat to rifle training to tactical driving. These people are dedicating their lives 24/7 to a specific topic, and they influence us and they teach us every single method they know to make us a better officer out there.
You know, we're doing vehicle assaults or barricaded subjects, hostage situations, you name it. I mean, we're trying to push ourselves to that limit. We always want to get it right, so we train as hard as we can.
Simunitions training is about the closest you can get to a real-life situation, and it prepares us for whenever we are encountering a shooting situation.
I think that the training is what makes us a more perfect unit.
One of the challenges in law enforcement nowadays is that we're pushed by national trends, things that happen nationally. We have to look at from our department's point of view and to ensure we're adequately prepared and trained for such events.
In this day and age, calls involving violence and mass casualties are unfortunately becoming so much more common. And for law enforcement and fire departments to work together is just crucial. We're really fortunate here in Buckeye that we have a great relationship with our police department, and we work together and train together on a regular basis. Preparedness for these types of things are something that we need to do regardless of our size, regardless of our growth.
We prepare, get ourselves ready, get into the mentality that if it does happen, we are here to take care of business and make sure that we neutralize the threat.
The Buckeye SWAT is an entity within the Buckeye Police Department. We are a part-time SWAT team, so everybody has a full-time assignment, but when there's a need for SWAT to be deployed, we go away from those other functions and we perform our SWAT duties.
To me, the most important criteria that separates us from other law enforcement agencies in the Valley is the opportunity.
The K-9 unit impacts the community, I think, in a very big way. The public loves the dogs.
We do a lot of demos, so we have a lot of interaction with the community.
We use the dogs for two purposes. One is to locate narcotics, and the other is to locate people. So anybody that's run from us, that's hiding in a building, or maybe fighting with our officers.
Every call that we go to is a different challenge. Every citizen that we talk to is a different, has a different crisis.
There's a benefit to the canine unit because it lowers search times trying to locate suspects. It also lowers officer injuries because they know that they can wait for the dog to get there instead of going into a situation where they might otherwise get injured.
We have over 100 volunteers now working that are citizens of the town.
Having volunteers within the police department, it's really a great blessing.
Our volunteers really do help us on ensuring that there's nothing suspicious. The volunteers are kind of our unseen eyes and ears out there.
We simply patrol the entire community. We try and hit every street at least once. We make an effort to reach out and speak to people.
We're on patrol 24/7, but we can't be everywhere and see everything 24/7. And many times our volunteers, people who take their own time out of their own personal lives to come and volunteer and help us for free and help the community, it's huge.
I got into this because it's a way to contribute to my community and make sure that we are a safe community.
Population-wise, the town of Buckeye has one of the lowest violent crime ratios in the valley, and I attribute that to my police department, the warriors that I have working here.
We are second to none. PD works all the time in trying to improve the quality not only of their equipment, but their manpower as well as the service they provide to our residents. I am very proud of them, and I'm glad to be a part of the group that they belong to, Buckeye.